Welcome to another Tech Tuesday video. Concluding our series on Jotform, this video will cover Jotform Data. Tech Tuesdays are brought to you by NMDelt, a project of Propel. Tables are automatically created as a function of your forms, so you will have a table tied to each form. To get to a table, go to your My Forms main page, hover over a form title, click on the More drop-down menu on the right, and click on Submissions in the center of the menu under Data. You can also click on the X number submissions link, or you can click on the form title and click Submissions in the navigation bar above your form titles. Finally, if you're inside the form builder and want to get to your submission table, click on the navigation menu next to the Jotform logo and then click Tables. Once you're inside a table, you'll notice that it looks like a spreadsheet. Each column represents a field from your form, and each row is a single form response. You can see how easy it is to view all of your responses in this format, even just with a quick glance at the table. By default, columns are presented in the order they appear in your form, but they can be hidden or rearranged as needed. You can view and modify the table in many ways. You can sort, rename, insert, and hide columns by clicking on the three vertical dots to the right of the column name. You can insert rows by hovering over the row and then clicking on the three vertical dots to the right of the star. You can also modify any of the data in the table by double-clicking on the cell. At the top left, there is a search and filter bar that allows you to easily find specific responses. On the top right, you will see columns, form, and download options. The columns drop-down is where you can choose to show or hide individual columns. The form drop-down will allow you to view the actual form, assign the form to someone, edit the form in the form builder, and edit your auto-delete submission settings. The Download All button allows you to download all responses as a CSV or Excel file, or to download the PDFs associated with each entry. If your form includes an upload field, you'll also see the option to download attachments. If you just want to download a selected number of responses, use the checkboxes next to each row to choose which rows you want to download. Finally, you can share your table. The Share button is on the upper right-hand corner of the page next to the Help button. Here, you can share the table using a link or a direct email. You can change the settings so that the table can be private, public, or for company access. You can also choose the role for those you share the table with. Users can have read-only, commenter, or collaborator access. You can also allow shared users to print and download the table, and you can create an expiration date for the share link. If the table is public, you can also embed the table in a website. In addition to viewing the data tables directly on Jotform, there are several report options available. Just like with tables, you can run reports by hovering over the form title, clicking on the More drop-down menu on the right, and clicking on Create Report in the center of the menu under Data. You can also click on the form and click Reports on the top toolbar, and then click Add New Report. The Visual Report Builder will create a wide variety of tables and charts for each question in your form. This can include bar graphs, pie charts, submission grids, and infographics. Digest emails let you receive an email summary of your form submissions. In the email, you can include a detailed chart of your form data, the number of submissions, and the submission details. You can set the frequency to daily, weekly, or monthly emails. The Excel and CSV reports are file reports that will provide you with all of your table data. The HTML table listing allows you to create a table-based submission report for your forms. With this report, you can display submitted data in a tabular format, making it easy to view and share with others. A grid listing report is a way to display form submissions in a grid on a web page after a user submits the form. An RSS listing report is a report that provides a newsfeed style view of entries for a form. Finally, The Calendar Listing Report is a tool that displays form submission data in a calendar format. This can be useful for identifying available dates or times, such as for appointment scheduling. Finally, the Form Analytics tool provides data to help you understand how users interact with your forms and can help you to improve your form's performance. You can find the Form Analytics option under Data in the More drop-down menu. Here, you will see the number of views and the number of responses, which gives you your conversion rate and the average time it takes for respondents to complete your form. You can see this information for the past week, month, all time, or a custom time frame. You can also see the traffic, including the devices, platforms, and locations of your respondents. Now that you have seen all that Jotform has to offer, how will you use Jotform? This can be a very powerful tool for your practice, even if it is just used as a supplement to your main form builder. As always, if you have any questions when using Jotform, you can reach out to the NMDELT team for support. I hope this video series was beneficial to you, and thank you for watching Tech Tuesdays.